show.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen.
They set the world on fire. They let it burn slow. I was just cruising the streets. I was looking something.
Where's my friend Lee at?
I'm trying to make it for me. My family struggling.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen.
They got my family eating they sleep. My family eating these streets. My family. It's a PSA announcement.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen.
They care, but they really don't. Kamikaze twist and turn.
Where is my?
They keep on blaming the media.
Hold on.
You say you want freedom, do you really know? You give them your rights away and then you give them more. Money coming in different ways.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Don't say you helping these kids and then you close the door.
How you doing this morning? Or this?
Politicians, you hypocrites. You should probably make a change. These kids and then you close the door.
How you doing this morning? Or this?
Politicians, you hypocrites. You should probably make a change. We know they really
Alright, let's see what we got here, ladies and gentlemen.
They do it all for show.
They set the world on fire.
They let it burn slow. They set the world on fire.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
They let it burn slow.
Somebody wants to talk to Zeus about January 6th, ladies and gentlemen.
You take your left arm out. You put your
Goodbye, Tommy. Nobody cared about you anyway.
Do this hokey pokey, then they break you on down.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? Where's my friend that said he wanted to tell me the truth about January 6th, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see if this knucklehead jumps into the live and we get an update.
Together again. Don't be so bad.
All right, Jess. How are you doing, Jess?
Life don't work like that. Gotta be amazing. Right. I've been down and out. I know what it takes to be on top right now. I know I'm your favorite.
Yeah.
This is hip hop and politics and
greetings, Jess. How are you doing?
G-Man. I took Jack Smith.
Where's he at? I know a guy. I'm looking for I know a guy 23. It's a special thing when you get Zeus on a Sunday. All right, get in the box. All right. I know a guy. Don't get all terrified.
And they wanted to hang kids too.
All right. We're talking. He said he had some information about January 6th, and that I've been wrong about January 6th this entire time. Joe Two Wolves, greetings.
Representing extremism that threatens the very foundations.
There we go.
Yeah,
Red, it's me, Zeus. Don't worry, this is just something quick and easy.
As preparation.
All right.
2022 and 2024 elections.
Don't worry about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking to Trump supporters that don't. Oh, there he is. There you go. Come on up in here. I know a guy. Oh, okay. All right. Good. Hello.
What's happening, my brother?
Well, listen. Are you in a stable location to have this conversation?
A stable location?
Yeah. It sounds like you got a lot going on. Are you moving in the background, or is that?
I am currently Ubering, but I'm pulling in now.
Oh, okay. So you're just Ubering, and then you're gonna get outside, and you're gonna be able to clear things up with the Zeus.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Ryan, my brother Ryan's coming.
A
teammate ready?
I don't need a teammate, but Ryan is more than welcome to come in here and help clarify. Is he on TikTok?
He is right now.
Tell Ryan to get up in the box. All right. We're only gonna do this once. All right, and the topic is January 6th. All right. And are we just talking January 6th?
Yeah, and
I mean, because you know what happens when I start to tell the truth. You know what people start to do? They start to talk about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and I don't want to get into any of that because we know they're going to win this. We know they're going to win this November, right?
You know damn good well I don't give a fat baby's ass about Kamala Harris or
you mean Kamala Harris, but a lot of people use them as a.
I'm sorry.
They use Kamala Harris and Joe Biden as kind of like, you ever been locked inside of a trunk and you need to hit that emergency exit thing they got in there, that little switch? You ever seen that?
You know, crazy enough, Zeus, in the same sentence that you just said that, you can say every day when I go into a live, we have to put in our beginning of our lives, we have to put in there, name one policy without mentioning Donald Trump.
Oh, okay. So you're familiar with how this goes. Okay. All right. Great. So they Just let me know when that Uber is parked and your friend, you said his name is Ryan. Ryan sends us a guest request.
Yes.
Ryan or Brian?
Ryan.
Ryan. And where and
Justin's good friend.
Ryan is a Trump supporter as well.
He is a diehard Trump supporter, just like I am, and we love our country. And we love
No. I didn't ask for that because you can't love your country and do this. You see what's happening back there, right?
I don't understand what you mean by that. What does that mean?
Well, who are those people?
What do you mean? Who's those people? It's you. It's me. It's everybody.
Oh no, the picture in my background. I'm so sorry, I didn't clarify that. Who are those people in the background?
In my background?
No, my background. You don't have anything. Is your Are you going to turn your camera on at least so that your fans can see you?
Absolutely.
Thank you. If Dave Wilson, knock it off. All right, Dave Wilson, you better get some help.
Nothing short about me, baby.
I hear you're quite the ladies' man. Whoa. Oh, wait a second.
I'm sorry. That was someone.
Well, you're okay. All right. Well, listen to that, ladies and gentlemen. Certified MAGA. You're certified MAGA?
Bonafide.
Okay. So I just want to give you a heads up. I don't know if this is your first time running across, someone like me, but they call me Triple H. And you know why they call me Triple H?
I heard this last night, but I kind of
Okay. So we don't need to go through that, all right? But I just want you to know I'll be as honest as possible with you. And now where are you? I thought you were in the Uber, and now where are you at?
In Walmart.
Now you're in Walmart. Goodness gracious.
We're good.
Okay, all right. I didn't know you could actually afford shopping at Walmart. Because from what a lot of your friends say, times are very hard for Trump supporters right now, considering inflation and things like that. So I'm glad that you're in a space right now. Now, you're gonna do this inside of Walmart?
No, I'm actually going to be done in just a second at Walmart.
Sheesh!
I will.
All of this to get you to tell us.
You're more than welcome to go ahead.
No. I'm looking for Ryan as well, and then you and I can, have church. You just got out of church today, right?
Yeah, absolutely, I did.
Yeah. Ryan, send Zeus a guest request. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason that Zeus has had to have an emergency Sunday live is because I know a guy says he knows the truth about January 6th, and apparently I've been wrong this entire time. So I need to get the clarification and the information. Jesus Christ. Okay, are you set? What are you getting at Walmart?
What I am actually returning that thing right there because it is not what I thought it was.
Oh, was that for creating content?
Absolutely. What do you mean?
Okay, I got one, but I didn't have to return it.
Got one. But
okay.
I thought that was a different one than what it actually was.
I got it. How much did that one? How much did they charge you for that?
How much is that? $43.
Wow, $43! You let $43 go like that, bro?
Right.
You must be raking it in. Hi, Mia. Yeah, you must be bringing in that money. I mean, I don't know how you're getting it out here. I mean, a lot of your friends say they can't afford groceries, they can't pay for gas and stuff like that. But you're doing pretty good out there. So
Well, here's the thing with that. Wow, y'all got your light turned out. What the hell?
Oh, the lights are going out. The lights going out over there.
Lights went out in Walmart.
Hi,
Joe
Tiffany.
Biden fucked up the lights in Walmart.
Didn't I ask you not to bring up Joe Biden or Kamala Harris? You see, you messed up right there.
That was a joke. Hold on, that was a joke, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, some people
sense of humor at some point in time.
Well, I have probably the best sense of humor on TikTok.
Well, come on now. Let's be friendly and let's do this the proper way.
Yeah. Well, I want Ryan and you to get up here and tell us all what happened on January 6th.
Or I'm pretty sure Ryan wasn't there, but we've handled this many times.
Yeah.
I was there, however.
Oh, you were there.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Hold on, sorry, I went to that big.
Oh, goodness gracious, folks.
What did you say on that last part?
I need your undivided attention for this because I've talked to people.
You got
Yeah,
it.
I've talked to a lot of people, but it's always interesting when a person that was at the rally on January 6th actually has the courage to get up and explain how they ended up. And I got to ask you some questions to verify that you were there, if you don't mind, all right?
Say that again.
Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, I do have someone
What's
that's
up,
going
huh?
to be.
Say that again, brother.
I have a special guest, one of the best debaters on TikTok, Mr. Rational Debater. He's going to help facilitate this conversation.
Oh
Hey,
my dear
What's up,
Lord.
Jeff? How are you
good
doing?
tonight.
How are you doing, Jeff?
Well, guys, they call him Triple H, and I am also the man, the myth, the legend. And it's unlike this guy above me because certainly not legendary, but very, very weird looking. I don't know what it is. It could be me. I don't know. It could be his stash.
Bro, I
It could
would
be his
take any
hat.
girl that you
He's
ever
holding
had.
his.
I promise you.
Okay. You promised me, guys. Look at his cap. He's got the fucking, like you can't even hit a par four, my guy. It's weak sauce.
Dude,
Now,
look at my profile. You know what?
wait
I
a
shot
second.
today on
Question.
72?
Oh God. Okay.
I bet you shot your shot, but you didn't shoot. You didn't hit the target. I guarantee. So, buddy, what's the number one reason you're voting for Trump? Just curious.
Well, wait a second, Jeff. He has
Oh, I would
information
love that.
about January 6th, Jeff, that he can prove what we've been saying happened did not happen. So before we get into that, we're going to need him and his friend Ryan to debunk us on January 6th.
Which one has had less Bud Lights? I want to talk about. He's like, well, my friend Ryan.
Okay.
He done gone on X.
All right. Oh, there he is. Ryan. Hey, Ryan, how's it going?
No, that's not Ryan. That's my.
Oh.
Look, it's Dumb and Dumber. Here's the thing. No, my bad.
Dumb and
Chill.
Dumber.
No. We're keeping it clean. Let's just no. We take that back. We take that back.
Yeah, my bad. Chill.
We haven't reached that part just yet. But will you promise to tell us all the truth?
Absolutely.
Okay, so how about this? You start off.
Lied to you right off the bat. That's crazy.
Well, so what we're gonna do is let I know a guy explain to us. Number one, you said you were there on January 6th, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
What were you doing?
let's start there.
Were you? Did you have a poll?
Are you going to talk?
Oh, just like the rest of the vandalizers.
No, who vandalized?
Oh, who did? I mean, Ashley Babbitt. You see her go through the window? See her break the window or not? Oh,
Now, wait a second. Hold on.
Internet connection. It's sad. Like your story.
Jesus Christ. I know a guy. Why are you not? I know a guy. Why are you not stable? He's not stable.
Look at him, guys. Look at him right now.
5G.
No, you got that 2.5G, right? It's like that 2.5P, but still aggressive and will get you charged in a court of law, my friend. Ask Donald.
Wait a second.
Here's the thing.
Hold on, Jeff. We have to do this by the book. I'm going to need him to explain from the beginning why he was there. Because he doesn't understand Donald Trump is responsible for the attack.
So now,
we love you. Check this out.
Can we talk to? Hold on. Can we talk to your boyfriend? Can we talk to your boyfriend?
Thank you.
What's that?
Well, this is a very frisky group, I have to say.
Is that his microphone? I can't. You have to pull over and park.
Zeus, here's what you're dealing with: a demon. And it's gonna be. We have to cast this one out.
We're gonna have to. You think so?
Look at him. Just look at him. Like, who knows what he's doing with his mouth right now? Oh, sorry. And now we see it. My bad. I thought you were doing something else. But that's my fault.
I know a guy. Listen, I'm going to ask you to unmute and then unmute. All right.
Wow.
I'm
barely going 25,000 out of Phoenix, Arizona.
I'm trying to have a serious conversation. Is it possible?
Outside of these events.
Is it possible?
Sir, point the camera at your boyfriend. Point it, please.
You got to pull over.
Well,
Can you
sir,
pull
you're
over?
Talking, sir, he's talking, but you're just sitting there silent. It's kind of awkward, right? It's kind of weird.
Well, he's in the passenger seat, and he's being taken to a MAGA lair.
He's been taken to Pound Town, I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. Who knows, guys?
Wow.
Wait,
Wow.
let me handle this guy. Hang on. Let me just unmute him for a second. Let me.
All right. Let's see.
Guys, I have the water to cast out the demon right now, guys. By the way, get Zeus to 20,000 likes. Quick,
President
fast, and in a
Trump
hurry.
calls it 25,000 in just an overflow crowd. Could you imagine if he was able to do outdoor rallies? People are probably thinking, well, it's already at capacity.
There's
so
a
we might
lot
not
of
as well
people.
even go.
Wait, I agree.
Yeah,
Okay,
times the amount of people there.
Wait,
He
sir,
pulled in
are you talking
100,000
to
in a blue state, Wildwood, New Jersey.
Okay,
Meanwhile,
mute him.
Harris can barely, pull in 25.
Okay, so we got to mute him.
Are you talking?
He's
to
playing
a phone?
something. He's playing something.
Yeah, that's wild. He's playing like Tim Pool or one of those right wing extremists.
I know a
He
guy.
was at January 6th. Looking really sus over here.
I know a guy. Are you ready to have a? Are you ready to have a serious conversation?
Use your
Who's
words,
playing
big guy.
something? Who's playing something? Is that me?
That's you.
Is that me? I'm fixing something right back. I'm fixing to drop something right back.
Okay. Wait a second. He's saying that's not him playing something, so it could be a glitch. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he was a glitch. I'm pretty sure if abortion was legal where he's from, most likely.
Wow.
My bad. Chill. Guys, keep it clean. I do apologize. Are there any Republicans in the chat right now?
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I thought we had a certified best and the brightest Trump supporter. Thank you, Zena.
That was really bad. I honestly think, Zeus, that they were the most certified Republicans they have, honestly.
Wow. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I guess we don't have anybody else wanting to come up and talk about this January 6th situation. Do you see anyone down there?
Oh yeah, they're gonna be here. Trust me. I done triggered the algorithm, Zeus. They're gonna be here. Believe that, guys. Keep hitting that like button, guys. Let's get Zeus to 20,000 likes, quick, fast, in a hurry. And by the way, if there's any Republicans, that
tell
wanna
them.
pop in the box. Are you guys afraid of me, or are you more afraid of Zeus? I don't know which is it, really. I mean, this is his backup account, but you guys are Trump's back door. Think about that. Who knows, guys?
Right.
I could be wrong, I could be right, but here's the thing.
Okay, I think we have somebody. I saw a comment out there, and they said January 6th was a victory for Donald Trump. Jody?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. All right. Are you serious, or are you just kind of doing what the previous guy did?
Absolutely serious.
Well, why do you think it's a victory for Donald Trump, considering you know what it turned into?
Well, the thing is, if you had something to demonstrate and you had something to protest, and how would you like me to come along and tell you what you can't do and what you can do? You see, you can't tell these people what to do, how to do it, when to do it. All right, and a lot of these people were told and beefed up while they got to the Capitol to do that, and they were coached.
Oh,
There's
That's a
many
good point.
videos,
Yeah,
many
that's a good
videos
point. Hey,
where
Jody,
a police
Jody,
officer standing in gear,
Jody, hang on.
standing off and not
Brother,
doing
brother.
a thing, and the man was saying to them, "You could do something to stop this, and you're not."
well, who are those people behind me in this picture? If you don't mind confirming, are these Trump supporters or FBI agents, in your opinion?
Well, see, the thing is, I would have no idea. I wasn't there in January.
Well, look at the photo. Your eyes work.
Eyes are working great.
Okay, look at that. I see a
it.
Trump flag. I see a Trump flag. I see a sea of red, white, and blue. Patriots for Trump. What would you call those? Trump supporters or FBI agents?
You could put a label on anything. Doesn't mean that what the contents inside is what the label says on the outside.
But Jody, how old are you? Seriously, come on. This is Sunday. Don't lie on this.
34.
Don't lie.
34.
Don't lie on the
34.
Sabbath. Do not lie on the Sabbath.
Did you go to
Jody,
church today?
Jody, I have a question. Would you put a label on Kamala Harris?
Well, I kind of would, but I don't really know her that much because she hasn't really done anything to
hey,
like
Jody, no offense. Nobody gives a shit
Causing
about what you know. Oh, sorry, keeping it clean. Jody, nobody
Yeah.
cares
Clean.
about
We
what-
keep it
hey,
clean
Jody,
over
Jody,
here.
Nobody cares about what you think.
Mm.
You believe in Donald Trump, your Lord and Savior. Guess what? Nobody cares
The
about
man.
your opinion. Hey, here's what we want to hear. We want to hear facts,
Yeah.
statistics. But I guarantee you, sir, your trailer park having ass is lacking in every single. Sorry, guys, my bad. Is lacking in every single aspect of that. If not, you would be voting for somebody like Kamala, someone that is going to move our country forward, sir.
So you want to take that back,
If
Jody?
you guys hated Joe
I don't want
Biden,
to take anything back.
Okay. So here's the deal, Jody. Donald Trump. Do you think he is responsible for the attack on the Capitol?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. And what evidence do you have that suggests that he's not responsible for the attack on the Capitol? Oh, okay. Look at this. We might have your friend back here. Hopefully he's a sane and he's in control of the demon. I know a guy.
Hey guys, what
Now,
evidence do you have that he was in
Okay.
control of it?
Okay, so let's start with what was happening while Trump was president. All right. Now, could you mute? You gotta mute, man. Jody, I'm gonna talk to you. I know a guy. Don't unmute unless you have something to say, because you have a lot of background noise. Is that fair, Jeff? Is that fair?
Noah guy, let your best friend drive and you just hop in the passenger seat. Like you've always done before, buddy. Like you've always done before. You don't go before yourself, you listen to your best friend. And that's all you got.
Bingo. Now let's start here, gentlemen. Were you around during the time the pandemic was here in the United States? Jody, were you here?
Was I in the United States?
Correct.
Yeah, I live here.
What
Yeah.
part? What part of the country?
I live in the Northeast.
Okay. So you recall Donald Trump lying to the American people about the dangers of the pandemic.
No, I don't have any recollection of that at all.
Yeah, sir, if we're talking about your recollection, no offense, you're going to be found wanting. Like, you have no recollection. I'm surprised you even remember your first name. I could be. I mean,
so what we're doing, Jody, is we're trying to verify if you and I know a guy would be honest with us, and it's so far not looking great for you. And you know what happens if we find out you're lying to us on this app? You know what we did? I cast you into the lake of fire because then I have to conclude you're a MAGA demon. And I don't want to do that, Jody. So let's ask each other.
Jody, by the way, 115 followers would be the most of your concerns and the least of your worries because you'd lose a lot more than that, my guy. And here's the thing. You lost your mind.
Fair enough. All right, Jody, so let's ask this question again. You were in the United States when Donald Trump was president and the pandemic was here, right? Now he doesn't have an answer.
COVID-19.
What?
You got an answer?
COVID-19.
You were here when he was president, right?
2016, yeah, I lived there.
No, it's 2019 and 2020. Sheesh. All right.
Are there any intelligent Republicans out there? I'm just a question.
I don't know.
Okay.
No shit, you don't know.
I'm your huckleberry.
Because you ain't one of them. Wait,
So-
what'd you say?
I'm your huckleberry.
Yeah, I'm here, Huckleberry too, and you're about to lose this fight, my guy. You've already lost it. You
Please
just don't know.
challenge me.
Now, can I play something?
Looks,
Can I
signs,
play something for you,
every
gentlemen?
single thing you want,
Yeah.
buddy.
I'm gonna play this.
You lose.
Let me see if I can play this.
Get out and
Don't
vote.
interrupt Triple
Do
H.
those
on. Listen to
beautiful
this.
absentee ballots,
Listen to
or
this.
just make sure your vote gets counted. Make sure, because the only way we're going to lose this election is if the election is rigged. Remember that.
Yep.
It's the only way we're going to lose this election.
You agree
So-
with that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
proves that just proves that you're in a cult.
Okay. So
20,000 ballots show up at 3 o'clock in the morning when
Okay.
everybody's sleeping.
Okay, Jody.
It's called COVID-19, sir.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt,
really.
Jody.
What about COVID-19?
Yeah,
Let's talk
yeah,
about that.
people-
What about it?
Yeah, people were afraid.
I know.
They
Okay,
didn't
yeah.
want to go outdoors. They didn't want to go cast
No,
their
we're
ballots.
we're not going to be
40,000,
doing this.
50,000
They didn't want
extra
hang on,
ballots.
people. Hang on, shushies. Thank you.
Since you don't remember, let Jeff tell you what was happening in the United States. Go ahead, Jeff. Tell him.
People didn't want to get their grandparents sick, and people that cared did mail-in voting. People that didn't
Mail-in
care
ballot.
went
Let's try that again.
went to the polls, sir. Like you. You were willing to risk your own parents, your grandparents, your great-great-grandparents' life. To what? Lose an election? Good for you, bud.
Got it. So now you understand the climate that was going on while Trump was president. Do you understand why he lost now? Because
They
you
rigged the
remember.
election.
Huh? No. Do you remember the unemployment numbers were going through the roof too? Because people were losing their jobs and businesses were closing. You don't remember any of that, but
Everything was closing down. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So to
For
be
no
honest
reason,
with
for no
no, well, there was a pandemic. So
Nah,
I want
a lot of places
what
were
I'm
closed.
what I'm doing is painting the scene for you so you can see why Donald Trump lost. Okay? Now what happened on election night when the results came in? After he tried to appeal to the Supreme he tried to appeal to the Supreme Court. He hired a few research firms to investigate the results, and they all came back and told him he lost. His daughter, his own staff, they all told him that he lost. And on election night, he was supposed to go out there, and I know a guy, he was supposed to go out there and tell you that he lost like everybody else does when they lose. But you know what he did? You know what he did?
No, chat. What did he do, Zeus?
What did he do? Okay, here we go.
Texas by
No, but you can put your hand down. I'll call on you after.
included in the tabulations.
Listen to your
It's
leader.
also clear that we have won Georgia. We're up by
Hold on.
2.5% or
You remember this?
117,000 votes with only 7% left. They're never going to catch us. They can't catch us.
Do you remember?
Likewise, we've clearly won North Carolina, where we're up 1.4% or 77,000 votes with only approximately 5% left. They can't catch us.
They can't catch us. What is he talking about?
Zeus, I have one thing to say. Can I say one thing?
Go for it.
Guys, let's step it up. This is Zeus's backup account, but let's make it look like it's his primary. Let's get Zeus to 50,000 likes. Seriously, guys, his gift goal. You see the lightning and the thunder because he's bringing it. Let's step it up, you guys. Let's step it up. Let's get Zeus to 50,000. Let's get his gift goal going. You see the hands of thunder? Let's make that happen because look at this. This is light work, right? This is an appetizer because these Republicans, they don't really stand for anything but one man only. A little bit fascist. If
MAGA.
I could. Well, I didn't ask you to talk. Thank you.
Hold on.
Fascist. And when the MAGA demon is being cast out, that's the strongest they'll ever be. They can never be stronger than they could when they're being cast out. And certainly, Zeus is doing the Lord's work. Guys, he's a man about the kingdom. Get him to 50,000 likes. Let's get that gift goal going. Everybody step it up right now.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. Now, Jody, and I know a guy. This is the other part.
Carolina, big victory with
Just
North
listen.
Carolina. And
Hold on.
So we
Can I
won.
rebuttal what you already said?
But I'm playing to you what Donald Trump said on election night. Okay, after this one, because this was all happening after he lost. So let's all listen to what Donald Trump said on election night after everyone told him he lost. All right.
North Carolina, big victory with North Carolina. And so we won there. We lead by 76,000 votes with almost nothing left. And all of a sudden everything just stopped. This is a fraud on the American public. This is an embarrassment to our country.
I know.
We were getting ready to win this election. Frankly, we did win this election.
Okay. Now,
So our goal now is to...
hold on. So y'all want to rebuttal that with what? Okay, I know a guy. Please. You had your hand up. What is it that we missed? You're muted. You're muted. You got to unmute.
Take your
Y'all are
fingers.
so cute with that mute button. Y'all are cute. Anyway, I want you two to do a simple Google search of 400,000 in Georgia. I'm not going to say another word because y'all are not going to get me nannered again.
Okay. I've looked into that before. That was about Republican votes.
Now, and then put it on the big screen. Put it on the big screen.
What I need you to understand is we don't want to change the topic. You said you had something to rebuttal to what Trump said. Jody, how about you? No.
What he was saying was the truth.
No, it's not.
How is it not? Look at people going to prison right now because of what he said in 2020.
Jeff, are people going to prison because of what Donald Trump said, Jeff?
Absolutely.
Could you help him understand why they're going to prison? He doesn't seem to get it.
Yeah, they're definitely going to prison because of what Trump said. Because they go. Okay, brother, go ahead. What you got?
No, you're good, brother.
Hang on.
That's all I said.
Please, let me take this one. Hang on.
Don't get your panties in a bundle. I just said
hang on. Genius. Hey, genius. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. Put your ear closer to the phone because you fucking can't hear.
No, keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Guys, buddy, you hear, but you don't listen. You don't understand. Look at you. Zeus, let me take this one. Trust me. Go ahead. Oh, shit, your Wi-Fi.
Please do.
Okay, please do. Please do.
My Wi-Fi?
So why are you voting for Trump, bud? Yeah, your Wi-Fi is shitty. You're lagging.
My Wi-Fi is shitty? Oh, okay, excuse me.
Yeah,
keep it clean.
Is my Wi-Fi better?
Guys, don't cuss, sorry.
Is my Wi-Fi better?
So
Mr. Jeff?
It's better. It's better, yeah. Okay.
Asking for
my
a friend. Is my Wi-Fi better
hang on,
now?
my friend. Hang on.
Saying how
Hear
I'm
me
not
out.
running off of Wi-Fi.
Okay, all right.
Hang on, Zeus. Trust me here. I want to talk to you, my friend. Okay? I'm Jeff. What's your name?
I know exactly. I'm Brett.
Yeah, obviously. Because you wear Brett in your hair, probably. You're a little bit not... You don't lead the way. You're a follower. You see that, right?
I'm a follower.
Look at you. Well, look at you.
I have paved the way since I was
born.
born.
Look at your hat. It's like leaning sideways.
It's
okay.
Because I just picked it
now,
up off the ground.
Hang on.
Sorry. But let's keep it back on the
Zeus,
information.
I know it's going to be information. I promise you, sir. What do you know about politics?
What do I know about politics?
Yes.
Well, I can tell you just like this.
Nothing.
I have owned my own business for the past 20 years.
Yeah, what business?
Southern Sky Gutters. You can Google it.
Yeah, but what's the industry though?
Let me talk, homeboy. Southern Sky Remodeling. I've been to prison twice, and I came back bigger, badder, and stronger every time I came back. You know why?
Yeah,
because I'm that fucking guy. That's
Wait a second. Keep it clean.
Hang on. Yeah, don't
you weren't saying that to him a minute ago.
I said it to both of you.
I know. Yeah, you did. He did. Hang on. I know you took a Wes Watson course, and you think you're BA, but by the way, you probably went to prison because you had false business practices. I would imagine.
You want me to tell you? You can Google me, buddy. The reason I went to prison is because I had an addiction problem. It's called pain pills. Now what you got to say, homeboy?
No, because you run away from the pain, buddy. Hello?
No, what I did is got hooked on pain pills because the doctor just kept giving me more and more and more when she knew that wasn't fixing the problem that was at hand.
And
it's
now
the doctor's
she is currently
fault. Locked up.
Oh, wait, it's the doctor's fault.
Well, you're not doing it now, correct?
Absolutely not.
So I want to say this. Congratulations on your sobriety in terms of that.
Is it the doctor's fault though?
You know what? No, you know what? I will agree with you on one thing in life. It wasn't her complete fault. However, had I never been introduced into those substances over and over and over and over and over and over, when I should have been weaned off of them after about a month, and she just kept giving me 180, 180, 180, 180, whose fault is it, bro?
Well, exactly, right? Because
I didn't hear the answer to that.
Hang on, shut up for a second. You rely on the professional's opinion, and the professionals are recommending that you don't vote for Trump. Genius. Hello? Dude, you're not smart enough to not get hooked on narcotics, but you want to make us think you're smart enough to know your politics? Brother.
Well, I'll say this: that addiction is a different. It's a different animal. I wanna make sure I get you back on track with January 6th. All right,
dude. That addiction is something I know all too well.
Look at your co-host. Your co-host is a hater.
Hey, you down there? Hang on, you down there?
Jesus Christ!
For 1 second.
Let's get back onto the conversation because I don't got all day.
Let me talk to this guy just for 1 second.
I'll give you 2 more minutes, Jeff, and then we got to move on. We got to move on.
Put the hat down there. Just calm down. Why do you think? Hang on. Why should we believe you?
Why should I believe you?
Yeah, because
you flip-flop from a Republican to a Democrat at the drop of a hat.
Okay, brother, I'll answer the question. Is that okay?
I'm not your brother.
Yeah, okay. No shit, you're not.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Now listen, we got to move on. It's getting a little too personal for Zeus. I gotta mute everybody. Sorry, Jeff. I gotta mute everybody. It's getting too personal, and I gotta get in and out, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, I don't know where you went, Jeff, but let's go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Jeff, come on back. All right. Now, I know a guy. It's just you and me. Jeff could come back if he wants to, but it's just you and me. Now, I gave you and Jody bits and pieces of what Trump said. Which part of it do you not agree with?
But say that again. I'm sorry.
I said I gave you and Jody bits and pieces of what Donald Trump said at election night. Which part of it do you want to refute?
Well, I want to refute this. What did he say that was wrong?
Well, he said that he won when he really lost.
You're not going to bait me into that because you're not going to get me a banana again.
Okay. So then we'll continue down the path that I was going. All right, so you don't have anything to push back against, right? So we agreed that
I got a lot to push.
No.
Against, but we can't say it on this app. If you would like to inbox me, I will give you all the information and all the facts to this case that you would love to hear.
Okay, but you can at least agree or disagree.
To what?
Whatever the information that I'm presenting to you is.
The information you presented to me, I saw nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me explain. The man was saying out of his knowledge and what he was being told by his superiors and by the people that worked for him that something wasn't right with the system. TikTok, this is only my opinion. State, I love the TikTok shop. Just so you know, please don't nana me again.
Okay. Listen, I get
I'm
that.
I'm just making sure. I'd have been mollywop.
Okay. Jody, you agree with I know a guy.
Well, the thing is that we had our election rigged.
Okay. So you didn't find anything. So you didn't find anything wrong with so far what Donald Trump did on election night, despite everyone that worked for him, the Department of Justice included, even his own family members telling him he lost. You didn't have any problem with him coming out and telling folks like yourself that he, was getting ready to win, and then just flat out saying he won, and you believe that.
Well, with the exception of his family, I don't think that's very true that his family told him he lost.
No. This
Um,
happened. Ivanka, all right. They all had to. She went
no,
in
I
there,
don't
and
believe that.
Jared Kushner, all of them had to go in there and explain to him that he lost. But,
That is a
but
fact. That is a fact. I will agree
okay,
with you. That is a
okay,
fact.
okay. So what should he have done when his own people, including his vice president, basically said, "Hey, you did lose"? What should Donald Trump have done?
Recount,
Huh?
recount,
He tried that.
And
recount
what
again.
happened?
But you want me to tell you what he well what he
I
should have did
asked a
is he
simple
should have
question, dude.
you asked me what did he do?
What did he do?
You want me to explain to you?
I would love for you to.
I'll tell you what he did. He did this. Attention! I know a guy and Jody. I lost to Joe Biden fair and square, and I'm very angry. So what I need you all to do is send me all the money you got in your bank accounts,
Whoa,
right?
whoa, whoa,
Because that
whoa.
would
So
make me
one
feel
source,
really good. Wait a minute. You asked me what did he do? And then
Zeus,
what I need you to do is I need you to meet me at the Capitol on January 6th, all right? Because Peter Navarro released a new report that has convincing evidence, all right? And be there will be wild. He posted it on his Twitter. Am I lying?
Zeus, Zeus.
Am I lying?
Look, let's don't be disingenuous. Let's talk facts.
Actually,
He
actually, the
was at
crowd at
Wait a
the
second.
Capitol
I haven't
should
gotten to the
have been.
Capitol. Wait a second. I haven't gotten to the Capitol. I know a guy. I asked
I
him.
got facts on that.
I said, what did Donald Trump do on election night? And you all asked me, especially I know a guy. He said, what did he do instead of conceding? What did he do instead of conceding? I answered your question, and I kind of put a little acting in it, but ultimately what he did was he
you
invited
put a lot
you.
of acting in it.
But there was the truth in there. He invited his supporters
There
to the
was.
Capitol. He invited you to the Capitol to an event that he was
Yes,
hosting
he
called
did.
Stop the Steal. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay, now
And
stop right.
so what was wrong with that?
Okay, no. I'm just trying to make sure we're agreeing at this point. Who organized the event again?
Donald Trump.
Okay. Remember how we were saying you didn't think he was responsible for anything?
And I'm not done with that. I will debate that when you get there. But
Okay,
I promise you, I got
okay.
a whole laundry list of things to debate that with.
Okay, Jody, do you agree?
No, because you're missing a big point here. Is
What?
what I got.
So far where we're at in this, right? I'm at the point where Donald Trump goes onto Twitter and he invites his supporters to meet him at the Capitol on January 6th. That happened, correct?
Correct.
Well, yes and no. He's not 100% correct. No.
What did I not get correct?
There's two things. Why wasn't the crowd 4 times and 5 times larger? And why was the crowd half full of people that we didn't even know who it was, and was half full of people that we thought we knew who it was? You
Well,
see
we're
what I'm
not at
saying?
the Capitol. We're not at the Capitol, but maybe I know a guy could tell you that because he said he was there. All right.
I was.
Okay, but
And
can we agree? Can we all three agree that Donald Trump invited his supporters to the Capitol on January 6th to attend an event called Stop the Steal?
for a peaceful protest, just
Yeah.
like every Democrat does.
Wait. Didn't I ask you? We can't talk about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris at all. We're
I
talking.
said just what every Democrat does. I didn't mention Joe Biden or Kamala Harris.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay, let's not bring the Democrats in there unless you're trying to say it was a Democrat like Nancy Pelosi who invited you to attend the Stop the Steal rally. Did that happen? Are you suggesting Nancy Pelosi invited you to attend the Stop the Steal rally?
I'm
She's
looking
part
for a
of
charger right
the
now.
deal here, is what I'm leading on to. But no, she didn't. She didn't. Those words probably didn't come out of her mouth. No.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay. So
hey,
it was
Zeus,
Donald.
Zeus,
What?
Zeus, I'm fixing to come back up on my other account, MAGA Brett.
What's wrong
Accept
with
my
this one?
invitation. This one's going dead. I've got 4% on my battery right now, and I don't have my damn charger with me.
So you're gonna get a new phone?
No. What do you mean a new?
Okay,
phone?
never mind. I don't even want to dive into that. All right, come on back. So Jody,
I've got 3 phones.
Okay, well listen. Okay, I only need one.
I'm gonna send you an invite right now.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
send me an invite. MAGA Brett. There ain't but one MAGA Brett on TikTok.
Just send the MAGA Brett up here real quick, because we don't got all afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. So Jody, are we agreeing? Oh, Jody disappeared, ladies and gentlemen. Nasty. Yeah. Sheesh. We were getting somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. MAGA Brett, send Zeus a guest request. Thank you, Rick. What? Wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. Where? Hey, Vegas girl, greetings. They're playing in your. Oh, yeah. But see, the thing is, okay. He says he has 3 devices, so we'll give him a second. Trash bait, why do you want to talk to Zeus? I've already debunked you, and I've already steamrolled you, brother. It's Sunday. You need to really relax and just learn, all right? This is what this is about. This is a teaching exercise for the Trump supporters, all right? Yeah. Let's see. All right, let's see. Okay, who do we have there? I don't see you. I don't see you. Trash bait. Hold on. Oh, MAGA Brett, there he is. All right, All right, MAGA Brett, come on up. Let's finish this up real quickly, because Zeus has other things to do. All right. Are you better? Your friend Jody has left, so it's just you and I. And I guess this is kind of a good place for it to be. All right. Are you going to turn your camera back on?
Absolutely.
It makes it a little more realistic for me if you just turn the camera on and I get straight to it.
How about that?
All right. So you and I agree, because you said you were there at the Capitol on January 6th.
I was, sir.
Okay, all right. And was it Nancy Pelosi that invited you, or was it Donald Trump?
That's so disingenuous by asking that.
It was Donald Trump, right?
You know, I never got any personal invite.
Your connection is kind of doing that thing it was doing before. If you don't mind, can you get the Wi-Fi back next to the real Wi-Fi? Because the MAGA Wi-Fi doesn't really do that good on TikTok. If you look at, oh Lord,
is that?
It's a little bit better. Are you get a little closer to wherever your signal is.
I'm running off a cell phone signal. Is that better?
Okay.
Or is it worse?
It's worse. All right, it's a little better right there. All right. Now you said you're God's gift to the ladies, huh? You're God's gift to the ladies. I think you said that to me before. Maybe I've heard. Maybe it was someone else. I just never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I'm glad that you don't believe that, because I was about to ask you a few more follow-up questions. All right, but okay, good. Look, I think that's good. That's good. All right, are you ready?
You got your sir.
This is a slippery MAGA demon, ladies and gentlemen. He's flipping and flopping in this box, and I'm hoping he could just stand still for 1 second.
Sorry, I'm ADHD, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Okay. I don't want. Jesus Christ. But wow. MAGA, ladies and gentlemen, MAGA Brett. I really am lost for words, MAGA Brett. MAGA Brett, uh, so what we're learning is if you're gonna come and have a conversation, perhaps it's a good idea to just sit down in one spot and talk. MAGA Brett, Jesus Christ, I'm no, it's not better. No, it is not better. How about this? I'm gonna drop you and then tell you to send another guest request and come back up. Jesus Christ. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen so much chaos. Oh my God. MAGA Brett, seriously. I've never seen so much chaos behind getting in the box on TikTok. We got bigger problems than January 6th, if you ask me. MAGA Brett. No. Actually, Trash Bait. You know that I say that, and you went and changed your name so that you would. I don't know. You get off in weird ways. All right, let's try this again, MAGA Brett. I sent you another guest request, MAGA Brett. Maybe you should just keep the camera off.
No way. That's not better. Angel, what's your why? Not password. That dog's stupido anyway. Anyway.
Are you near a place where...
Right.
It doesn't look like that on my end. This. So MAGA Brett, do you know what the problem is? Do you know what the problem is, MAGA Brett?
Hold on. Minutes. I'm gonna be at my house with some maybe wife. Which one do you want me to jump up?
What?
You want me on MAGA Brett or I Know a Guy?
Is it your battery on I Know a Guy a little not working?
I'm gonna be at my house in less than 5 minutes, like 4 minutes probably. Which one do you want me on? And I'll have my charger hooked up and plenty of Wi-Fi.
Which one works?
You name it, brother. I got you. It don't matter if you want me to come up on another account. I'll build another account.
No. I can hear you now. So let's get this going.
Okay, it's gonna drop right here in this hill. Gotta give me a few minutes. So if I cut out, don't lose your.
Okay. How about this? Send me a guest request when you. Send me a guest request when you're ready. All right. Send Zeus a guest request when you're ready. All right. We'll take an intermission break, ladies and gentlemen. My head is scrambling. Oh my goodness. Where are we at? You said you wanted to talk to Zeus. How's it going?
I'm good, Zeus. You know, if I'm not mistaken, there's been a couple of times recently where, I mean, we all know that Trump's kind of having some cognitive issues lately, or I mean, even more so in the last year. And he's actually, I think, accidentally admitted that just the other day he said he lost by a whisker.
Yeah.
And if in fact he was the president, he knew the Capitol was closed, they were counting. What the hell did he expect MAGA to go down there and do? If he says one time, peacefully protest, but 30 sometimes, it was over 30 times.
Yeah.
To fight like hell, he knew they were going in the Capitol. And y'all fail to realize that we know more now than we knew before. Because one thing people do when they get caught is they tend to start telling on everybody. And they've started to tell that there were dozens, not one, not two, but dozens of meetings about January 6th. We know that up till January 6th, Trump was selling this lie that if, in fact, the election was stolen And he knew that he was going to lose because the polls were looking very bad for him. And in fact, he started really selling this story when he got out of the hospital after COVID. After he came back, because there's a whole freaking story on it and he's in it talking about it. It's not like somebody's telling the story for him, and he's starting to get more concerned. And in fact, after he lost the election, he told his Joint Chief of Staff, "I can't believe I lost to Joe Biden." He conceded to the election, y'all. We all know this. You can't convince Zeus of anything. That's ridiculous.
They really can't. They really can't. You know, and I thank you, all right, for getting up here and letting these people know that. And they know this. They know this.
You guys, we were all here. We all watched the Capitol get attacked. Now 9 people total have passed away because of that incident on that day. And if it was going to be a peaceful protest, and that's what he anticipated it to be, when he was watching it and he saw Ashley Babbitt get pew-pewed, why didn't he ask for it right then and there to be stopped? It continued for another over an hour at least. So this is all just a bunch of people trying to make something look like it wasn't, because either they're too ashamed to say, and just know this, people, and then I'll drop. They are prepared for your asses this time. And I know you like to keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
I know how you are. But hey, this is serious. I mean, it's a serious thing. Not only that, there are all these lies. You guys realize from all of Trump's lies, especially even stuff like about the border, there's militias going down the border to pew-pew families that are coming across for a better life to seek asylum. I mean, he's got a lot of blood on his hands now.
Thank you. You're right.
It's getting really ridiculous,
and it's
bad.
dangerous, and it's dangerous,
very dangerous.
And he's literally running the same playbook on them again. They don't see it, and that's why I'm being very intentional about stopping the thought right where it's at and really just unpacking it with these Trump supporters, because if they don't listen this time, I don't know what else is going to happen.
I mean, this time y'all are going to be met by, the military. I mean, if that's what you want to do, because they're prepared this time. Kamala's been preparing for months for the court cases and everything. She has a whole team put together for this, for Trump's BS and nonsense this time. They are ready. They already know what Trump's going to do. So don't think, and she's winning. She's absolutely winning. And people that were not going to vote for Biden, my poor Biden, I think he did a great job. They're going to vote for Kamala. So there is so many millions of more new voters registered. She is going to win, and don't think
her poll numbers are surging. Her donations are surging.
It's huge. They're getting so much good response. They have over 100 offices in all of the battle states, and they are doing well. People are going to vote for Kamala. And a lot of the stuff we see on TikTok is all to make you think Trump's popular. It's a lot of bots and Russian stuff we just found out. They're watching this election because we already know.
Yep.
So,
all right. Well,
anyway, Zeus, I can't stand people getting up and trying to sell that. There was boxes, ballots stuffed, and all this other stuff. Y'all, we know there was a dang pandemic,
they're holding,
and I voted.
They're holding on to the lie. Remember where we're at. These people, they've been lied to. Donald Trump, lied over the 30,000 times. Imagine being lied to that many times. That's his supporters.
I know, because my father is a Trump supporter, and he doesn't watch anything but Fox. And to get him to think that there's other information, I don't know how you can base your information off of one situation, one source. Because I can tell when I watch Trump that he's lying. His voice, the way he speaks, his
the hands start to do the accordion trick. Yeah.
And even the tone in his voice, he sounds like a liar. And that guy that you're trying to get come up on here, if he's an ex-convict, he knows the game. He knows the game. He had to run scam for his addiction. So, because I used 25 years ago, I was an addict. He knows what's going on. So don't let him fool you. Don't let him waste too much of your time.
No, he's not wasting any of my time. He doesn't know that he's actually in a lot of trouble talking to Zeus. A lot of them don't. You ever seen some of those animals on National Geographic and they get real close to you? and then they think it's all safe, and then you get them. That's how this happens
Rawr,
over here.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going on here. He does not even understand what's happening to his mind. But when he walks away, he's gonna go, "Wow, I didn't know that I was pretty much telling on myself."
I mean, people, what the heck did you think
Okay.
that you MAGA supporters, what do you think we think when you tell us it was supposed to be peaceful that we thought you were going to do going to a closed Capitol? We know what was going on. We watched it live. We watched it live. I don't know what they think.
Well, you know what? Exactly. Now I'm
It's
going to bring up
crazy.
somebody else, all right? But it was a pleasure talking
All
to
right.
you. All right, all right, all right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, show where we are at. Some love, all right? She came up here. W's in the chat for where we are at, all right? Yeah, you might not like Zeus, all right? I get it, but I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm somebody's cup of tea, if you know what I mean, all right? Now, let's see, all right? Let's see. I want to. Who do we have next up here? Where was his name? What was his name again? I don't know his name. What was his name? That I was just talking to. Where's that guy at? All right. What was his name? Mr. MAGA something. Yeah. Normally, ladies and gentlemen, MAGA Brett. There you go, man. You can see MAGA Brett is struggling on TikTok because he can't control himself, number one, right, Shay? He cannot control himself. And all I am trying to do is get a pure, honest conversation out of this man, all right? And he wasn't expecting me to be, as patient as I am. So he's doing all these little things. They're little tricks. What are the tricks? You get in the box and what was he chewing on some stuff? What was he chewing on? This looks very disgusting. His Wi-Fi doesn't work. He's in the past. He's all over the place. All right. Someone said, "Get Jesus Christ up." Do you really want to know? You want to see this guy? Jesus Christ doesn't have any integrity. He just lies. But you asked for it.
Zeus. Hey, the other day, my man, I heard you crying about some school shooting, but I've yet to hear.
You mean the pew-pewing? And I wasn't crying, but you know what I was doing.
No,
You want to be honest? You want to be honest about that?
I'm always honest.
Okay. When are you going to take accountability in
Let me talk.
I don't want to. Wait a second. I just want to make sure you and I are on the same page. All
We're
right.
never on the same page.
Okay. So then, what are we talking about?
No, I'm gonna say you were crying about a school shooting, but you're yet to cry about the illegal immigrants that are raping and killing American women.
Now you see. So now I got to drop him because, again, he doesn't know. Well, he knows. He just refuses. Great example of a Trump supporter. Inappropriate, no manners, and wants to get up here. And he does. If you heard the last time I spoke about this, I said, I don't want to hear another Trump supporter talking about immigration, crime in the inner cities, until you start to address the problem that's going on, which is, you get out there and you're going into these high schools. So that's the only crime I want to hear Trump supporters talk about, or the crimes of Donald Trump. Because I'm not going to sit up here and allow you to act like those crimes that Donald Trump and you are all committing are somehow the least of the important crimes that are going on. So Trash Bait, unfortunately, you got a lot of soul searching to do. Yeah, you got a lot of soul searching to do, and use better language. You're too old. You've been on this planet, I should say, too long to not know how to get in the box and have decorum. Do you act like that everywhere you go? Yeah. And if you act like that everywhere you go, that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. Now, where is that MAGA Breton? Well, they always say whatever they want to say in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. And I've been doing this for quite a while, so I don't even let what they say get to me. But things that are a little serious, then they get dealt with. But for the most part, whatever makes them feel better about being in the cult, go for it. All right? Because at the end of the day, you know who's Triple H, right? It's me, Zeus. Hey, he said 5 minutes. He said he would be back in 5 minutes. I didn't have 3 or 4 conversations, all right? So obviously, I'm just going to have to determine. MAGA Brett, MAGA Brett, you don't really want to have this conversation at all. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm about Triple H made triple. What? Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second, Andrew. You now that kind of got my attention right there. Andrew,
I'm here, bud.
are you okay?
I'm fine.
Did I say something that get you upset or worried? Hey, Gretch.
You're the Triple H.
Yeah, honest, humble, and handsome.
Yeah.
Did I get you upset about anything?
No, you're just the Triple H because I've dealt with you and your buddy that you kicked off your own live.
When? I didn't kick him off. He voluntarily decided to go and do whatever he needs to do. I'm fair. You know that. So what is it that got you so upset?
I don't know how fair you are about your stuff.
What have I lied about?
I'm just saying.
Think about it. Think about it. I listen. The guy that was before you. There's two of them, but mainly one. The guy, what was his name? Brett or something. Yeah, MAGA Brett.
He had a bad reception. You wanted to sit there and you wanted to sit there and talk trash.
No.
Hey, buddy, he's got bad reception. It happens.
Yeah, but he didn't come prepared. People got things to do. There's people listening to this live. They're busy. They don't want to spend 30 to 40 minutes watching somebody get prepared to have a conversation they insisted on having. That's unprofessional, and you know it. Why do I have to teach? Why do I have to teach people how to act on social media?
Well, apparently
that's not my responsibility.
No, it's not.
So that's his problem. He needs to fix it.
I kicked something with you. You got pissed.
No.
Quick.
No.
Because you called me up real quick.
Oh, you said something nasty in the comment section. You said Triple H about something, and I said, now that right there, that could get you.
That's a trigger.
Yeah. Because if you have a reason to talk about me, then I want to know what it is.
I'm telling you guys, and I'll just tell you yourself. If you think Kamala is going to do best for us,
can you say Kamala?
Kamala, whatever you want me to say.
Why does it hurt you to
I'll
say
just
it?
say Harris. If you think
you can say Harris.
If you think she's going to do the best for us, what is her agendas?
Well, she's put out quite a few things that I think are impressive. Have you looked at her opportunity economy at all?
Have you looked at what's all of her agendas?
Have you? I'm just asking you.
Have you looked at all of her agendas?
There's still more that she's rolling out, but I'm just concerned about whether or not you've looked at the opportunity economy, the things that she is doing to try to help people get started and start their own businesses, right? Because if you help people start their own businesses, then you help them build wealth. I mean, that's delivering for the American people. Now, what about this guy running on retribution and making a lot of these incoherent statements that, basically don't mean anything?
He's got 20 agendas.
Who?
Trump has 20 agendas.
But even if he did...
It is on his page. It's on the page. There's 20 agendas.
Well, he doesn't... But Andrew...
No, it's not...
Oh, it's not Andrew?
There's 20 agendas that he wants to get done. Now, my thing is I understand where you guys come back, and Biden did back out, which makes it a little harder for you guys.
Okay, that's your opinion.
No. But
that's not consistent with a lot of the facts and the data out here, because Kamala Harris just got to beat Donald Trump in August in terms of her fundraising numbers. Her crowd size are a lot more energized and larger than his. What else? Her polling has actually improved, and in a lot of cases she's leading, and in other cases where Biden was lagging behind, she's caught up to him. There's a lot of toss-up states right now. It's not like Donald Trump is cruising. And I'll give it to you, Andrew. After that little Butler incident, it looked to me like, you know what? Donald Trump just might get this. But, But ever since Kamala has gotten in the race, Biden did the right thing and united the Democratic Party. And actually, you got to admit, Biden is even bringing in regular Republicans. I mean, not Biden, but Kamala Harris. Regular Republicans are supporting Kamala Harris. All right?
I'm not even. I have to be, because of how you vote. I live in Ohio.
Uh-huh.
So however you vote.
No, I'm not MAGA, Brett. I'm just making sure I get this conversation out of the way. But then I'll get right to you. Just hang in there. I need you to be stable. Make sure you're sitting at home somewhere and the Wi-Fi is strong, all right? Because we can't do all that dancing in the box.
Yep, Brett, just sit and wait. So my thing is, So I live in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was a registered Democrat for years. So when I voted for Trump, and then I voted for Trump again when he lost, because he lost. It is what it is. You can do that.
Well, I'm glad that you were honest to admit that he did lose.
You can do the January 6th stuff. You're gonna get some people mad. It is what it is, bud. I think a lot of that is political bullcrap.
Somebody in the audience just called you a liar because you just said Trump lost.
Oh,
how does that feel?
What it is? Hey, I can't. Apparently, he did lose because we had 4 years of Biden. Because apparently, everybody wants to do their thing. They do their thing up there. It doesn't matter what we do. We could put all of our votes in together and vote for somebody, and they're going to do what the hell they want anyways. You know that just as well as I know that.
I mean, but most likely he lost because he ran a bad campaign. I mean,
he didn't run a bad campaign.
Yeah, he did. And to be honest, like this is what I was trying to get MAGA Brett to understand. There was too many things going wrong for Donald Trump on top of his terrible campaign.
No.
Because for him to be a sitting president, and not get reelected, that speaks volumes.
Okay.
Right? And if you look back at it, you're like, yeah, there was the social unrest and there was the pandemic, and whether you believe whether or not it was an actual situation or not, he did not navigate that correctly. And the fact that his own vice president split from him, that speaks volumes.
Well, and I'll tell you this. They've known this information for years and years of shit he did bad.
Well, keep it clean now.
I'm sorry. The stuff he did bad. The stuff he did bad, or supposedly he did bad, this and that. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to run for president again. And then they start using it against him. And then that's when you get the 34 counts. He was supposed to be the 16th of this month. Hold on. The 16th of this month. And they moved it to when? November the 20th? 20th?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the right thing to do, even though I disagreed with it.
It might
because of the position of the case that he was in. He was going to appeal whatever the decision the judge was. And so you had that, and then you had the fact that the prosecution basically said, hey, we're going to defer to you, judge, as well. And then you have the fact that also, it would look like he's interfering with the election. He said it in his own opinion. He said, listen, in the interest of justice, I can't do it right now.
But, so, when do we vote?
Huh?
When is the vote total in? November the 5th?
That's when you go out and vote.
Okay.
But can I ask you to kind of, really dive into your if there's anything about you that's a patriot. I need you to tap into that and ask yourself, is the right thing, is what I want to tell my family, my legacy, my children, whatever. I don't know if you have children, but do I want to really, you have children?
I got 3 and I've got a grandson.
Okay. Do you really want to, go out in terms of your history and legacy, knowing you voted for Donald Trump, a convicted felon, somebody who tried to end democracy as we know it?
But my thing is they've moved it, like, he has not been completely done, convicted. Yes, you gave him the charges. You're holding it against him.
Who gave him the charges?
New York.
Well, a jury of his peers.
They've gave him the 34 charges. I hear a lot of this stuff.
A jury of his peers. He went through the same criminal justice system everybody else has to. Huh?
I don't think it was his peers, bud.
Well, I mean, that's what people who end up going through it feels like. That's what I'll be honest with you. A lot of people who end up going through that process, they don't think those people are their peers.
They're no peers.
No one thinks those people are their peers when they get convicted. So that's kind of a mute point.
Because I haven't.
I've done jury duty. I've done jury duty before, all right? And trust me, I've seen a lot of things, and a lot of people, when they get convicted, don't think those people are friendly that convicted them. Yeah. You know that, right?
Well,
that makes sense. So we can't go off of just the way it looked and felt. At the end of the day, the process every courtroom goes through to select a jury, they went through that process. They had the case. And Donald Trump actually got a lot of opportunities most defendants don't get.
Can I ask you a question?
I mean,
why is the judge? Why did the judge's daughter make money off of it?
I don't have any evidence that supports that. But here's the thing. Donald Trump made money off of it. Every time he was sending you supporters of his an email, hey, the judge is beating me up, sending me money. His campaign profited off of it.
Yeah.
So you can't really use that to me as an angle.
Okay.
To prove anything, right?
I'll use this as an angle.
Can we at least?
Why would a guy who's a billionaire or millionaire or whatever you want to call him, why would he want to sit there and run for president the second time? Yes, and somebody's going to comment again that Andy's wrong, that he lost the second time.
You're asking why he would run for president?
They thought it was a joke when he ran the first time, and Hillary was going to beat him.
Right.
He won.
But what was your question though? You were asking a question. Are you asking why is Trump running to be the president?
I said to myself, why would you, as a guy that put yourself through all this pressure, and if you're going to ask me, and if some people say it's a scam, it's this and that, a guy got shot at, right or wrong? Are we true about this or not?
I have heard different schools of thought. I don't know exactly what happened. I know there's a lot of things that don't quite.
There was 2 innocent people that died.
Now that part I understand, and my heart goes out to them people, right? But I also know things like Donald Trump is the type of person to hold a super spreader rally, and Herman Cain passed away with that. So I believe Donald Trump is just very selfish and careless, and he doesn't really care about his supporters, even though they care about him. That's my opinion about it.
So
I don't think he's really taking into account that his rhetoric puts not just his self in danger, but the lives of those who support him. And I would hope that he would be more responsible with that power, but he just doesn't seem to be that way. That's my thing about it.
Okay, so if he's selfish,
and he's a criminal.
Then he's not.
He's a criminal.
He's not. No.
He's been convicted.
He's not there.
He's been convicted.
Go on.
That he hasn't been sentenced, but he's convicted.
It could be all null and void.
No.
Until the judge lays the hammer down completely, it's not done.
Well, I'll say it this way: unless it's appealed, he's got to be convicted. You can't get to the appeal without a conviction. What is he appealing if he's not convicted, right?
He appealed. He ain't appealing nothing. He's waiting for his sentence, and the judge might just drop it.
Okay, but you know how things work, right? You got to be convicted, then sentenced. And if you're telling me he's waiting to be sentenced, that means the conviction has already happened. So that's why I call him a criminal.
Okay.
And that's why they say it's the prosecutor versus the felon.
So you're telling me Trump doesn't worry about anybody in the United States except for himself? Then why was he the only one at Arlington for the 13?
It was a photo op.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm. Where was
Biden?
You don't do that. You got to respect those folks who are. Listen. You don't go in there. Listen, you don't go where our soldiers are lying and resting because of their duty and their services. You don't go in there, and even if the family says you can do it, you don't go in there and do that. I mean, there's rules. There's rules to this. There's what I call universal laws at play here, right? There's just some things you don't need the law to tell you not to do, and there's some things you don't need the law to tell you to do. Donald Trump, if he was a good person, would have said, I respect those people and their families in the United States way too much to go somewhere and put a thumbs up on somebody's grave.
So,
I mean, and that's not the only example of him disrespecting troops.
Have you been to Arlington? I'm sure you have.
I haven't. I can't say that I have.
I've been to Arlington.
Mm-hmm. Did you do what he did?
I've been to two. It's on my face. It's on my not Facebook. It's on my thing. I've seen the 2-minute unknown soldiers. I've been there. I watched the procedure, the switch over, everything else, dude.
Yeah.
It is actually an experience that I'll tell you need to go see.
I would like to at some point, but I wouldn't go there and break the law and get into an altercation. You know what I mean?
There's no breaking of the law.
Well, that's what all of this is about. He got into an altercation because they shouldn't have had the cameras out right in that area, from what I understand. And somebody was actually assaulted. A woman was actually assaulted there.
Can I tell you?
Is that acceptable?
I did the tour.
Did you do what they?
This is what they told us when we did the tour. Because you're on basically a van, an open van, big old bus. And what they say is if you see any military funerals, not visitations or anything else, of a funeral, you're not allowed taking any pictures, and we're going to sit here until they pass by for respect. And
Okay.
you know what I've seen? You know what I've seen?
What's that?
I was able to see a military funeral go through where they rode the guy on, where they brought him in through the horses. It was neat. It's a neat experience. Like I said, I hope you never have to experience that if you go there.
But I'll say this, and I don't know what'll happen, but I will be very respectful when I do, right? And I think that as the person who used to be the president of the United States, he should already have known that from his first time in office. Like, there's lessons that Donald Trump should have already learned from his first time in office that we really shouldn't be having a conversation about, right? Right?
Hold on, no.
Right?
You're wrong, because when they do the reef at the 2 million soldier at the holidays, the president does that.
But he's not the president.
No, I'm saying the presidents used to do that.
Okay,
I guess
but
they still do.
But listen, again, I haven't been there. And the problem here though, and it's, to me, it's the problem. The problem is this. Donald Trump knows how to act when he goes to Arlington. He's been the president. The fact that he couldn't get there without any incident and get out of there without an incident shows me he's not really fit to be the president, because now we're going to have to worry about where's the next place he's going to go. You have too many people who've worked with Donald Trump, too many generals who've already gone on record and said Donald Trump doesn't respect our men and women in uniform.
Nah, I don't know much about the respect. I think he respects our.
Okay, so let's go ahead and just agree to disagree on that.
Disagree?
Yeah, because I don't want to get over here and start playing all these clips about things Donald Trump has done that shows he doesn't respect our troops. But I'm pretty sure you've heard me.
Out of somebody else's mouth.
I'm pretty sure you've heard me talk about how he disrespects our troops, right? You want me to play something?
No, because I don't want to hear it, because I think half of it is. One of them is Biden saying.
No.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Biden saying it.
No. I don't even have Biden in that. It's people who worked with him saying it, right? General Milley, and those people. Let me go ahead and play it for you. All right.
I didn't want to hear it, dude.
Okay. So let me ask you this: haven't we just discussed enough about Donald Trump where you at least have to acknowledge there's a lot of problems with this guy?
There's a lot of problems with your lady. Do you want?
No. No, you really don't have those.
Yeah.
You don't really have those problems, but I think it's a problem you don't want to at least let me share with you any of the information that I have so that you can actually go and vote this November with the most information possible. I don't get that. Why do you think it's okay to, why do you think it's acceptable to put your head in the sand and just say, Zeus, I don't care.
Zeus, I'm telling you.
Have I lied about anything?
If she gets in, this country is in trouble. And if we're not, Zeus, we will talk. We will talk, and it might not be anytime soon. I'll give her 2 years if she gets in, but me and you come back and talk.
But listen, that's fine. But can I just let me just make sure we get this out of the way before you depart, because I can tell you got other things to do.
We're fine.
You got other things to do.
Yep, and you do too.
Donald Trump says things like, "If I don't get elected, we'll never have a country again." He says that kind of stuff, right? And his supporters, my concern is that they believe that the United States of America, as we know it, this country will disappear without Donald Trump. Do you honestly think?
Nope. It's not going to disappear.
Okay, so then that means he's lying.
hold on. I just got
Wait, that's
yesterday.
right.
Hold on.
Wait a second. No, but you're
Hold on.
jumping around. I need you.
You gotta listen. You gotta listen.
Well, I've danced with you, but I need you to answer the question. He lied.
No. There's every little white lie in everybody's stuff. Right or wrong, they're politicians. They're gonna lie. They're gonna make you feel good and everything else. I talked to somebody else the other night. My thing is I even told them, because one of them is on the fence of which way they want to go. The other one's like you. My thing is,
Well, can I ask this? Why would Liz Cheney, Adam Kinzinger, and a bunch of other Jeff Duncan, why would they, Dick Cheney, real Republicans, what possibly could go on within their party to make them go, you know what? I'm not just not voting, but I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris. Wouldn't you say that their level of understanding about the government exceeds yours?
it comes down to their exposure of stuff that honestly I think.
But these people have fought. These people have fought Democrats and really stuck it to Democrats in ways, even to this day, I'm just kind of like, I can't. And now they're singing a different tune.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How does all these people, I don't care if they're Democrat, Republican, how does all these people make money? Like their net worth and everything else, they're making like your house and this and that. It's all making $200,000 a year, and they want to be millionaires. How does that work? And if you want to drain the swamp, you go after all of them, and I think that's what Donald Trump's going to do.
So, can you make that a simpler question? Are you saying you're not in favor of people making a decent living based on their skills?
Hold on. You're allowed making decent living.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
hold on. But my thing is, if you're paid, just say $250,000 a year is what you're supposed to make, and at the end of the year, and you do your 2 years, you do your 4 years, you do your 6,
Andrew,
you do your 8, and then at the end of that, like you're a Nancy Pelosi that's got like millions of dollars in a bank account.
I can't go any further because who knows?
You can't go any further because
it's irrelevant. You could hit the lottery tomorrow.
They don't hit the lottery, dude.
You could have stock options. You could get married and inherit. You could inherit. You could become better. Listen, by virtue of being in the office in public, in government, you're going to get more exposure. And I'm talking about just in terms of popularity. You're going to be in places, and that alone could open up doors for you to be part. Getting honorarium payments. It could open up doors for you to write books. There's so many different opportunities you get when you do work like that. Yeah. So I'm not necessarily concerned like that. I'm more concerned about, let's just take, for instance, this situation. You have a guy that's, marketed himself as a successful businessman, and then here we are, years later, decades later, we find out all of it was built on fraud. Overinflating your assets when necessary and then devaluing them when necessary. See, those are the kind of things where I go, huh.
Yeah, it's like, but yet our government's doing it.
Well, who's trying to be in the government?
So you're sitting there telling me that, it's okay to.
Yeah, someone just put in there. Jared Kushner got $2 billion. Donald Trump accepted money from China through his businesses while he was in office.
Yeah, it's not his business; it's his son's business.
No, he never divested.
Yeah, he did.
That was all. You saw it on TV, right? And those sheets of paper were all blank. He never did it. Yeah. He never did it. He's just doing things because he knows none of you will ever question anything that he says. But isn't it interesting that he always keeps getting caught?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny that when you try catching a Democrat doing something, that gets all washed away.
No, you don't have any proof to validate that. Well, Hunter Biden just got convicted and he just accepted a plea deal.
It's Hillary Clinton. She
Wait.
deleted all of her emails.
Wait a second.
Oh no, but it's all.
But you made a blanket statement about all Democrats, and I'm just giving you an example. Hunter Biden, Menendez, he didn't get off. Yeah. I mean, and I don't know if you're following what's happening in New York. All right, but people are getting indicted, bro. I mean, it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. If you're breaking the law, you gotta go through that same process. All right, but it's a two-tier justice system, and Donald Trump is the beneficiary of such a system because let's just be honest, there's no one else could ever walk around with being indicted 4 different times. All right, once around the January 6th conduct, another one about the 2016 election interference, and then the classified documents. How could he get away with all of that and not already be in prison? That doesn't make any sense.
How is the other ones gotten away with it without any going to court or anything else?
But Andrew, here's the deal.
It works out that way.
Here's the deal, Andrew.
We can get off. We can be done. We can be done talking. But I'm just telling you.
Well, I hope.
Clinton.
No.
Clinton, no.
Andrew, I can't let you say that.
Quick. Hillary Clinton ain't nothing.
That's your opinion.
She's nothing. She's a cheat. She's a cheat. She ran underneath Obama's stuff.
But you have nothing to prove that. It's just emotion. It's feeling. And I don't want you to not feel that way. That's how you feel.
And they said nothing to her. Like it was a slap on the wrist. Like
if she broke the law, they would have. If she broke the law, Andrew. And here's where I rest with. Here's where I'll leave this Hillary thing.
Yeah.
If Donald Trump could have done it, he would have done it. He had the power as the president to go after her. And I'm pretty confident that nothing would have made him and his base happy than to have locked Hillary Clinton up. He ran on locking her up. Yeah. But he didn't have anything. And if he did have something and he didn't prosecute her, what does that say?
Oh, they're just all fools laying together and everybody's laying
No.
together.
It means Donald Trump isn't even living up to the promises he's telling you.
Yeah.
If you're gonna sit there and say lock her,
cry. I'm not crying.
No, well, someone else put it in there. Someone else put that in there. They're saying you can't keep crying about Hillary Clinton. She didn't even get to be president. Who do you think really is upset? She is.
For 8 years, and then she wanted to run for more.
Now listen, Andrew, I got to move on. All right, because okay, but I do hope you get it together. All right, this is Sunday. No. This is Sunday.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen,
we'll talk in 2 years.
Well, we'll talk a lot sooner because you're going to lose. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Andrew is still struggling with the truth. So you know what we got to do. MAGA Brett.
Silence, you MAGA Damon.
MAGA Brett, are you still here? I know. He didn't know, but see, this is you gotta help people understand sometimes. MAGA Brett, hurry up, MAGA Brett. I don't got all night. I really don't. Let's see. Oh, is that him, MAGA Brett? Are you there? There he is. All right, let's go. All right, MAGA Brett.
Perfect. Biden Wi-Fi.
All right, let's try this again. You're gonna turn your camera on?
Absolutely. You want to see my beautiful face again?
I just think it.
Bam. Is that good enough?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So I am assuming your internet connection is a little stabler. Did you notice how Andrew's internet was strong and he kept coming in and out?
I did not pay attention. Nobody named Andrew. I don't worry about nobody but me.
Okay, all right, all right. I'm assuming this is the best you can do. So let's get straight into this because I don't want to keep you out there in the dark too much. All right. Explain to me why
I can go in
you
the
in.
house.
Well, your internet connection isn't working that well. Jesus Christ.
It's not working.
It's not.
Well, I've got 4 bars on my Wi-Fi.
Ask the chat. Ask the chat. Let me ask the chat. Let me ask the chat. Chat, is his Wi-Fi, is his connection working well? Put a yes if it is, no if it's not.
Is that better? Because there's no bar showing up on my end.
Okay, that's better. Do you know? Do you have Wi-Fi? Do you have Wi-Fi? Look at all these people saying no.
I got Biden Wi-Fi.
You keep freezing, Brett.
Are you kidding
It's
me
choppy.
right now? It's choppy. What more do you want me to do?
Maybe you don't need to be on camera.
I'm a foot away from my box right now, literally.
Okay, all right, all right. Is the signal, the Wi-Fi signal on your device? Are you sure it's connected to the Wi-Fi?
5G.
Someone says going off camera may be more.
Hold on.
Sheesh.
I got something for you. I'm fixing to turn my Wi-Fi off and go outside and get regular internet because I know I got 4 bars. And how about that?
Okay, let's just. I think that works. How about that?
That should work because I've got.
Okay, let's go.
I can't get any more.
I think that works. I think that works.
Yeah, my hair looks.
They say some. Okay, now could you explain to me real quick? Listen, listen. Woo! Lord have mercy. What part of the country are you in right now, MAGA Brett? Where are you at?
Eaton, Georgia.
Eaton, Georgia. All right. All right.
No, you got to say it right. Eatonton, Georgia.
Eatonton, Georgia.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, brother.
All right. All right. So, could you explain to us how you ended up at the Capitol on January 6th?
Well, I went up there for a simple. I've never been in a protest or anything like that. But as of the election, I felt that it was necessary that I need to stand up for the country. So I was actually going to do what the normal people do when they stand in front of roads and block traffic and all that. Except I was going to peacefully do it in the Capitol. So we went to the Capitol. We go up there. We have an amazing day. Donald Trump comes out, peacefully, and peacefully march to the.
How did you get to the Capitol? How did you get there?
What do you mean? How did I get there?
Because some people used U-Hauls and they traveled in the back of them to get there. I'm just curious. Did you use a U-Haul?
No. Why in the hell would I use a U-Haul? What do I look like?
Well, there were some supporters who used U-Hauls.
Who? I didn't see nobody getting out of U-Haul.
The Patriot Front. You heard of them?
Yeah, I've heard of them, but I haven't heard one of them say that they got out of the back of a U-Haul.
Okay, well, maybe. Let me see, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on one quick second. All right, hold on. If you don't mind, bear with me. All right. Let's see. Here they go. You see that group right there?
That looks like AI, brother.
No. That's the Patriot Front. All right. And these are, huh?
No. You got to show something better than that because that's a horrible picture.
That's the Patriot Front. These are the people who travel to the Capitol, and these are white supremacists. They traveled to the Capitol on January 6th. All right, to meet up with Donald Trump. All right. So
whoa. Don't say they went to meet up with Donald Trump. That's disingenuous and that's a lie. I'm gonna call you out every time you say it.
they did.
They did not.
I don't have any reason to lie to you, and some of them have been already prosecuted. So let's not go and. I don't want to really get into what they did. But that gives you the answer for why I thought you might have traveled in a U-Haul. How did you get to the Capitol?
You kidding me right now? Do I look like a white supremacist?
No, I don't know. I don't know what a white supremacist looks like, but you might be able to help me. What do they look like? What should I look for when I'm looking for a white supremacist?
You showed me a picture of them, apparently.
Okay, well, let's see. If I got one up on standby, I'll show it to you. But I don't got one right now. I don't seem to know a lot of them. All right. So let me get back to what you and I are talking about. How on earth did you get to the Capitol from Eatonton, Georgia?
I went up there with a group of friends. There was 9 of us that came from Georgia. We were from Atlanta to Savannah, and we were just friends. We were MAGA supporters, and we went up there.
And you drove individually. You individually drove to Washington, D.C., and this is your first time driving to D.C.
I didn't drive, but yeah,
you caught a ride. Okay, so you get to Washington, D.C., and you're there. Were you by any chance greeted by Nancy Pelosi?
No, not at all.
Who did you run into? I would imagine other Trump supporters.
Well,
maybe that or the FBI.
Come on, bro. Let's don't do that. I ran into a bunch of Americans that were tired of being tired.
But they were Trump supporters.
Yeah, they were Trump supporters.
So let's get this story straight so far. Donald Trump lost the election. Instead of telling his supporters he lost, he decides to hold an event called Stop the Steal on January 6th. And you and 9 of your friends, or all 9 of you, headed to Washington, D.C. to support Donald Trump in stopping the steal.
So you're trying to bait me into a conversation that's going to get me nannered. However,
no,
I'm not going to say at TikTok, we love you. Everybody shop TikTok shop. We don't say anything false or accusatory on this
That's
live.
Right. That's right.
Protect my brother Zeus.
Okay.
Point blank, period.
Okay, now that's out of the way. Can we get back to a little bit more of this interesting? Because I've been telling the story wrong, and so now that you're giving me your angle, I might be able to wiggle this part into it as well. So you and 9 of your friends went to Washington, D.C. to help Donald Trump out.
No, what we went up there to do was just show that we were tired of being suckers. Do you understand that? Okay,
yeah. I'm trying to really process this. And so you...
For a minute. Just think about that for a minute. Think about everything we have went through and we have been told and it wasn't true and we found out it wasn't true. Just process that for a minute.
Who told... What had you been through? What had you have been through and who told you what? See, you're moving again. You're moving again. The connection is all... Is the connection still there?
Yeah. Sitting here and be like, gosh, what do you mean?
Oh my goodness. We're losing you. We're losing you, MAGA Brett. We're losing you. See, every time I'm really trying to get in there and I'm like, okay, you really you really believe that's better.
Is
It's
that
a little better.
Okay. Well, let me
So
sit down because you said this is the first fight, right? You
Yeah.
can hear me. There's no interference. There's no bullying that can interfere with our conversation, correct?
Yeah, but maybe it's good if you just keep yourself still. I know this is a lot, but you might help somebody out here with your story.
Hey, Gia, anytime you want to debate, jump up in the box. I promise you.
Come on, hey, we ain't got time for that.
We'll make the
Now,
followers go
this,
down.
I don't got time for that. Let's get back to what I was talking about because I don't got all night, and I know you don't. So you had been lied to, and this was the fuel that you used to justify driving to D.C.
What was I lied to about?
You just said think about how you were treated. You and all of the other supporters that met Donald Trump there, y'all all felt like y'all had been mistreated. Right?
And Grumpy, what's up, Grumpy? Did you not feel like that something was wrong with that particular thing in 2020? TikTok again is my sole opinion.
I didn't personally feel like it. I felt like, if you were to just go off a feeling, I'd say, he had a lot of things that were going against him, and that's why he didn't get reelected. The pandemic, the social unrest, the fights he was getting in with the media. He's not doing his job. You know what I mean? He had too much of that going on, and even you would hear his own people saying if he would just shut his mouth. So I felt like it was kind of the writing on the wall. But I also was aware that he was spreading a lie as well. And that's the part that I'm trying to help you see. So Donald Trump knew that he lost, but he didn't tell you. And instead, he got you all worked up. He used your anger, and you had a right to be upset you lost, but he shouldn't have weaponized it, right?
So I'm going to ask you this. And I'm probably going to get nannered because of this, because I'm sure one of your followers is going to report me. I want you to do a simple Google search. TikTok, again, this is a simple Google search. Please don't nanner me again.
The 400,000 votes?
In Georgia.
Okay, you've already got that. I told you I would do that once we finish up this conversation. But I'm trying to make sure I understand how you ended up in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. So please. All right?
And I told you. What did I just say?
So you get there. Let me finish getting there. You get there, you go and meet him at the Ellipse, or you go to the Ellipse, right? Where he's giving his speech.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
At what point did you head to the Capitol?
When he said peacefully walk down. It was. What do you mean?
When he encouraged you to engage in those heinous acts of violence?
How was that?
Now it is up to Congress to confront this egregious assault on our democracy. And after this, we're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down. We're going to walk down anyone you want, but I think right here we're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women, and we're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them, because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong.
What does that mean to you, MAGA Brett?
You have to show.
You said you'll never take back your country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong.
So what was at the Democratic convention? What was Kamala Harris's last word? Peace or joy through strength. And then Google that and see what you come up with. Strength through joy, excuse me.
Remember at the top of the conversation, I asked you not to use Joe Biden or Kamala, and you agreed with it.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just asking you. If
yeah.
you want to play that game. I'm just showing you that there's multiple ways that we can handle this. Either we're going to handle it like gentlemen, or we're going to handle it like buffoons. What do you want to do?
I prefer the buffoonery.
You
Okay,
Well-
can we get back to some of this buffoonery? All right, because it's kind of right up my alley. So when you heard him say, you will never take it back by weakness, you have to show strength. What then did you do? You walked to the Capitol.
We walked to the Capitol peacefully.
Did you notice anybody in the crowd may have been armed? Did you hear anyone chanting?
One person, not one person was armed. Not one.
Okay. Did you hear any chanting going on at all?
Yeah. Make America great again.
That's all you heard.
All. Period.
Okay. All right. And so you get to the Capitol, and there's a sea of red, white, and blue patriots for Trump, right?
Yeah.
You know what you haven't said to me so far, Brett? And I'm going to stop you.
Look at that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't come on you guys live. I just got a violation.
I didn't see it. I didn't see the violation.
I just got it out on my page.
Oh, go get your other account.
No, I'm gonna drop down and pull me back up. That's the way.
Oh, okay. Drop down. Okay. Okay, stop reporting. Don't be sneaky. I'm gonna drop you. All right. Now, Brett, come on back up. All right, because see, I don't got all night to do this. All right. This is a once in a lifetime story. Oh my gosh, what a treat, Brett. Give me a treat, Brett. Come on up here, Brett. Let's go up here. Yeah. Okay. So, Brett, come on back. All right, Brett.
Who's that yapping in the background?
Brett, I don't know, but where we were at was I was going to stop you, and I said, so far where we've agreed to, you've agreed that Donald Trump invited you.
And no, I never said Donald Trump.
Well, you agreed that he posted it on Twitter to be there on January 6th, and that you interpreted that as him inviting you to protest.
Yeah, I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Okay.
I never said I got a personal invitation from
No, I didn't say
Trump.
you did. I didn't say you got a personal. I'm just saying you are, huh?
That's what it sounds like.
Okay. Well, how would you like me to say it?
I would like you to say this. The whole world was invited. If you thought that there was something wrong with that situation and you wanted to express your concern throughout America that there was something wrong with that situation.
Okay, and you said the whole world was invited.
Your reporters are
wait. MAGA, the MAGA Brett, the whole world was invited, right?
Absolutely.
And who invited the whole world?
You just said it, brother.
Can you say it?
No, I'm not going to say it because your followers are snitches.
Okay. So if I say it, will you agree to it? At least.
I don't know. I'm really.
How about this? Donald Trump invited the whole world to the Capitol on January 6th. Agree?
Agree.
Okay, thank you. It wasn't that hard, and I appreciate your honesty. And now I'm going to get to where you are at, and based on the story I've heard so far, you and your friends felt something was wrong, and you knew Donald Trump invited the world, and you said, this is our opportunity to have our voices be heard with Donald Trump, and y'all made that trek to what?
That sounds amazing, Zeus. You did an amazing job on saying that. Absolutely.
Okay, you're welcome. I know I'm paying attention. And so what you haven't said to me, and this is the part that I wanted to make sure you were aware of. You haven't said, Zeus, the FBI or Nancy Pelosi invited me at all. So now that we've gotten that part and we've basically taken them out of the equation, right? Because you can't bring them up later, right? Now I'm right here. And so far, your story seems to be built around Donald Trump inviting the world to Washington, D.C.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing yet.
Nothing
yet. Nothing yet.
What was wrong with all the protesters at Chicago with Kamala Harris's Democratic National Convention?
Nothing yet. I will get to that, but I want to finalize this discussion up real quickly.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. So now we have a breach within the Capitol, from what I understand. All right, and from what I also understand, you said there was no violence that day?
No, I didn't say that at all.
Okay, you know who this is? Let me see.
Where is everybody? Huh? You got where is Kamala? Where is Kamala? Talking about ISIS like KKK. We got this MAGA kid. You know what? We have thousands of people on the other side of the border. You people can't get to work. Our economy is going to take an absolute tank because you guys refuse to choose America over your stupid political party. There's an estimated over 3 million people here today. So despite what the media tells you, boots on ground definitely say something different. There was a sea of nothing but red, white, and blue, patriots and Trump. And it was amazing to get to see the president talk. We are now walking down the inaugural path to the Capitol building. 3 million plus people.
So that's Ashley Babbitt.
Okay.
And you know what happened to Ashley.
Yeah, she's no longer with us. God rest her soul.
But according to you, she was probably invited there because of Trump.
I have not mentioned. Don't be disingenuous. I have not mentioned that name.
You have not, but what you did mention was that Donald Trump invited the world. And she was a part of the world.
So you would be a part of the world. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but for the sake of this discussion, she was there to support Donald Trump. She's confirmed it. And she's also said there's a sea of red, white, and blue patriots for Donald Trump.
How did she confirm anything? She's no longer with us, bro.
Before she lost... She was on video before she lost her life.
Oh, okay. Okay. So doing pre-recorded videos.
I mean, I'm doing a bit of research so that you can kind of understand. I'm not just pulling stuff out of my rear end. Okay. Now, while that occurred, right? What we also have to take into consideration is what Marjorie Taylor Greene was saying. You know who Marjorie Taylor Greene is?
I love her. She's one of Georgia's representatives, and I'm from Georgia.
Okay, listen to this.
If we have a sea of people, if we shut down the streets, if we shut down everything, if we flood the Capitol building, flood all the government buildings, go inside. These are public buildings. We own them. We own these buildings. Do you understand that? We own the buildings and we pay all the people that work in the buildings.
What does she lie about right now?
Well, you don't own the buildings.
What do you mean you don't own the building?
You show me the paperwork.
Zeus, do you pay taxes? I'm asking a simple question. Do you pay taxes?
Yes.
And I pay taxes. So guess who owns that building? Me and you.
Okay, let me slow you down. Do you have a vehicle you own? You have a place you live in? Yes or no?
I've got 5 houses.
Okay, so you have the title?
I have the deeds to them, not the title.
Okay. But what about your car? You own that?
Yeah, I have the title.
Okay. So your understanding is when you own something, you have paperwork behind it, correct? This is America. Let's not play games. If you own something outright, you have to have the paperwork. You got to show me you have a lease arrangement or something. You don't have any of that with those buildings. Huh?
Do you pay taxes, bro?
Brett,
I'm asking
I've already answered that question.
Okay, so let me ask you
I
this.
said yes, I pay taxes. Let's not ask that question again. I want you to answer my question now. Do you have any paperwork that proves you own this building behind me?
No, I do not.
So you don't own it.
Whoa. Let me rebuttal that. Now, when you pay taxes, what do you get with a receipt?
You get a lot of things that you don't see by paying taxes, and I'm not getting. You drive on those roads.